Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Papa Boris here, playing some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Now, the Descent of Dragons expansion is out, and I am super excited for it. Oh man, I've been waiting for this day because now, finally, all the big name streamers have stopped playing Battlegrounds and they're doing ranked instead. Which means there's this massive power vacuum. All the people who are desperate for their daily fix of Hearthstone Battlegrounds have to turn to other sources. And so they're going to widen their YouTube searches, maybe find little old me, and they're going to be like, wow, I'm so happy I found this guy. High 4,000s MMR? I've never seen anyone that good. By the way, I'm in the top 20 North American server, top 20 million. Doing pretty great, and all of a sudden the views just come in, the ad bucks revolutionize my life. It's going to be amazing. Exactly the opposite of the start, but any hoodle, let's go ahead and kick things off. So I'm really excited to play Dancing Daryl on camera. I did manage to get a little bit of practice with him off camera. I really like him. He's a hero that, you still need to get lucky, but like it's a different kind of luck. Instead of having to get like a bunch of triples or like a bunch of key cards like Bran or Lightfang or Megasaur or whatever, he needs, at least the way I play him, I just want to get like some good mechs. The nice thing about mechs is that a weakness of Daryl's power is that you can buff a minion a lot when you first buy it, but you can't buff it with this power after it's already bought. But with Magnetize, you can essentially buff a mech you've already played by doing a bunch of dancing on one of the Magnetize minions and then attaching it to a mech that you've got. So ideally, you want to hat trick up something like, a Noyotron would definitely not be ideal. It's acceptable. The bigger Annoyo bot, the 3/4 Taunt Divine Shield, is a good one. Cobalt Guardian is really good, obviously. Annoyotron is acceptable if you don't have any better choices. And then later on, hopefully you find one of the two Magnetize mechs, and then you can pump up your big things even more. So you can do a lot of dancing, get just a really high stat board, and hopefully transition into something good. It's hard to say how easy it is to win with Daryl because you're not necessarily going Murlocs unless you just happen to be offered a bunch of Murlocs early on and that's just what you do. So without a good counter to like a board of poison divine shield minions, Daryl's as weak as anybody and the good stats can go down. But I'm hoping we can get a top 4 here and also play less terribly than the first time that I played as Daryl. Okay, well here I'm not gonna sell this just to buy 2 things. I don't want to, it's, I think, in my opinion, too early to start doing any kind of dancing stuff. I don't want to go for triples just because this is such a bad one. We'll keep it simple. Let's just do this. See if we get anything good. This does not do mechs, as I always remember. Yeah, we'll roll again. And that would be good for Murloc. I realized actually in my last video when I said that I won and I never got King Bagurgle with Murlocs and I didn't do anything different. Actually, I did. This apparently was moved down a tier. It used to be in tier 3, so maybe that's the real problem. Maybe Blizzard should have just left the Murlocs in whatever tiers they were in and not move stuff down. Maybe that's what took things over. Why does Bran have only 1 unit? I don't get why he has just 1 unit at that point. It was gold 5. He should have bought a 2nd unit. No, something weird just happened there. Okay, so here is where you like to buy 2 things. There's nothing super great to buy here, but I'm okay with just quantity over quality. You want to have a lot of things. In fact, actually, I realized retrospectively I might have made a mistake. It's quite possible that I should have frozen on Tavern on turn 2 when I had 4 gold, and kept the Alley Cat. Because as Daryl, you basically just want to fill up your board. And then on gold 8, you want to sell off a bunch of stuff and do a bunch of hats on a thing. So yeah, I was just talking and not thinking. That could be a crucial mistake because every 1 fewer minion on your board is like -2/-2 on whatever you end up doing your dancing on. Yeah, sorry, I should have been thinking about more. But I'll probably just be taking Daryl every single time he's offered. So hopefully as long as I keep being offered Daryl, we'll get to see me try to do the hat stuff more and more often. Okay, this person's going for some beast shenanigans. My big hitter just got killed by that rat. The hyenas are now officially out of range of anything. It's gonna be a murderous beatdown. Oh my gosh. Well, at least I got rid of 2 damage there. It's fine as Daryl to take some early damage. Obviously, that wasn't the luckiest thing that could have happened, but, a couple more turns, and then we should be okay. So, on gold 7, I like to just tavern up and buy like everyone else. It's an annoying situation. because I don't want to pass up an amalgam, clearly, but I don't want to freeze either. I would much rather have 3 extra rolls and improve my odds of getting that 3/4 Taunt Divine Shield or a Cobalt Guardian. I should really know if the Microbot thing, are those tier 3 or tier 4? I think they're tier 3, although that makes it seem like there's a lot of good stuff at tier 3. Well, just the Cobalt and the Microbots, I guess. Tier 4, there's the Annoyo module, the Rover. Is the Replicating Menace 2? Are both magnetic things in tier 4? That doesn't seem right. Well, anyway, I'm sure you already know. So anyway, had I had gotten the cat earlier, I would actually have a full board now, so it is a little bit of a shame that I do not have a full board, so I'm missing out on a +2/+2. But I'm perfectly fine with just, if nothing good shows up, just doing the Amalgam and getting a bunch of stats on that. Yowza. Okay. Well, I don't think this is actually all that impressive of a board, but it is going to beat me. Luckily, we at least took a damage off, and this thing is only 1 damage, and that is also only 1 damage. So I take minimum damage, basically, here. Well, minimum would be if only 1 unit remained, but I don't think it was feasible for me to have killed both halves and this other thing as well. Alright, so now we have a dancing turn. So the way it works is you buy everything but the thing that you want to buy. I'm actually okay with this. That actually might be a unit I keep. You sell off all your garbage. Oh, this is definitely garbage. This is... I'm not sure. I don't think I want this. So I'm going to think... Do I want to sell this thing? This is a decent unit in the short term. I'm going to keep that. It's possibly a mistake to keep that, but I will keep it. And then we play a nice 11-11, and hopefully that will do us some good. Now, when I've seen other streamers play, they tend to be very sparing in how often they do this, but me, I like to do it pretty much every turn or every other turn. I like to do a lot of dancing because I feel like just getting those stats, as long as you're offered halfway reasonable things, is very strong. Now, I could be biased by the fact that the last time I played, I did get those good mechs and things, so, you know, that made me feel like it was a great thing to do a lot of dancing. Perhaps it's not always the case. Here, it's a little bit sad. I am going to lose still. Ouch. Well, maybe if I'd had that extra cat token and the amalgam was a little bit bigger, maybe it would have lived. I'm not sure how much health it had when it died. But, it's okay. So we're down to 18, so we're hoping to get a really big power position and turn things around. Yikes. Well, that's not exactly it. Crap. There's nothing here that I don't want to build up a lot. So we're going to have to roll. Do I buy this? This is a really sketchy buy because it's an extra +2. Alright, I'm going to buy this thing, and I'm going to hope to get a triple. I've got 3 things I'm shooting for triples with. Oh, gosh, this is nothing special whatsoever. You know what? F it. We're going to just not do anything this turn. Hopefully freezing a triple. Oh, there's a Replicating Menace. Okay, we're going to freeze that and do my stuff next time. So, how greedy do I want to get? I'm going to get pretty greedy. I'm going to play this, and I'm actually just hopefully not going to die outright to Nefarian, but the idea is that I could have played it and sold it. Problem is, if I sold it, it was likely some hats were going to go onto some random garbage. This way, what I'm going to do next turn is buy all 3 of these crappy things, and then sell this, 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 and this. And possibly I should really give up on these micro machines. They can be okay if you get the Annoyo module, but I'm just keeping... Actually, they're probably... Well, they're better than the wolves, right? These wolves are terrible. I should get rid of the wolves. Get rid of the wolves, and then get a huge Replicating Menace and make my amalgam gigantic. Now, if someone gets an early Toxfin, then I'm completely boned, but hopefully that won't happen, and then we'll have a gigantic amalgam and can do fantastic things. Or this is just going to be a hilariously bad loss, and we'll have to try again. Alright, Micro Machines, not doing particularly impressive work here. Oh, that one killed that guy. 6 health, is that going to be enough? Ah, 1 health. Ugh, and this thing has Microbots. Oh, so I take more damage. Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, I'm not dead. I take minimum damage considering there's 4 enemies on the table. Okay, so now, and you have to work fast because the animations take so long. So now we buy... Get rid of these damn wolves. Sell. I get a little extra buff here. Sell. Get that. And you know what? I should roll just to see. Maybe I want to put it on something other than my amalgam. There's a gold. Is it worth getting? I think it's not worth getting, but it is worth freezing. I'll commit to this amalgam. I don't want to put it on that and make that my endgame thing. We'll just make the amalgam nice and big, and we can also now play this thing out. So next turn I could actually do a bunch of hatting on this thing, because it's going to combine, and it's going to therefore get all the stats. Alright, I don't know if I positioned this correctly. This probably should come earlier. I haven't really thought, oh god, oh my god, am I going to lose this? This guy has such gigantic Wrathweavers. Is one of them gold? He's got a gold one and a nut. You've got to be effing kidding me. He's got 2 golden Wrathweavers. Honest to God, Jenkins. Well, that's what I get for criticizing demons, I guess. Okay, so I take minimum damage. Yay! Have I not won a... I haven't won a single thing. Okay, well, this has been an amazing... I really wish I just recorded the one time I actually won with Daryl. That's just, like, my life. The camera's never rolling at the right times. Anywho, so don't buy this right away. We're gonna do this. This. None of this stuff does anything, so we're just gonna sell it. And I think I'm gonna sell this Metal Tooth Leaper as well. Because we're gonna get a thing after we combine. I want to keep hope alive on this, because I just need something. Alright, come out in an oil module to give it Divine Shield? No, not a chance. Well, we can get a Murloc. This does not do much. Yeah, we're gonna have to just do this, just to fill up the board. I mean, I guess it's okay that I'm filling up the board with some stuff. All things considered. And a second amalgam. This is interesting because it does give me a token, but I think we gotta go for actual board power. This is alright. No. We gotta get something good. Fine. That's to buff the health in my amalgams. I guess that's okay. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna get top 4 here, because people have done pretty well. Now that I've moved up to the ultra high ratings of the high 4000s, I'm just, I'm seeing some tougher opponents, and it's kind of understandable. Things are just not quite going my way. Divine Shield on this is hilariously not great, although my opponent obliged me by dying. That's actually pretty good. Hopefully, well, these guys are going to attack first. No, my opponent just attacked, so I could still get a good hit with that. Yeah, all right. I killed his giant Hane. I don't remember how much health it had. Okay, see, this is how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to win because your stuff has such high stats. You just murder everything. But this is going to be the full board of rats, isn't it? Ah, crap. Didn't snipe this other pack leader. I could be dead. This is 3. Yeah, if the pack leader lives... What's her tavern level 4? Yeah, if the pack leader lives, I am dead. The good news is I got microbots here, which can trade with these rats. I don't want the microbots to throw themselves away into the pack leader. Okay, that's good. Oh, winning with 1 health. Yes! Dancing Daryl taking down the top dog. Look at this. She's just whomping people. Well, one person who's sucking like I am. But hey, you know what? It's a thing. Yogg is doing... No, he's not doing that much damage. All right, we're going to grab this just to grab it. I'm not going to dance this turn. Let's get up to the next tavern tier. I'm really hoping I'm not screwing up by taverning up here. Okay, so this is always tempting. There's 3 different things it could buff by 2/2 every turn. This just gives me 3/3 once, and then I can sell it later. Yeah, I think I want to just do that. This is my weakest link. Okay, let's play that. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I guess we'll put the big hitters first, maybe? And then I get a reroll. I'm not going to get that. We're looking for modules. This actually is not a bad thing to dance up, but it would be really better if it was the 3/4. As it is, I don't think I'm going to go for it. This is actually an interesting idea to dance. You know what? I haven't played it. I'm losing. Might as well do this for science. I think this could be a really interesting thing to build up. Because if you... Because he has a Divine Shield. He doesn't have Taunt. It's probably a dumb idea. Okay, well, anyway. Got it on the 4/5. Oh, no, it's this guy. Oh, God, I already played him. This is so unfair. So unfair. I should not have to play this guy again. Unbefrickin-leavable. Oh, he's got an 18/18 golden amalgam. Ugh. Well, it sucks that I finally got Daryl, and it was ruined because I kept on fighting frickin' double golden Wrathweaver Yogg. That's not fair. To be fair, it was ruined because I lost a bunch of early games, but still, I'm gonna whine about the fact that I got paired up with all the 8 people there. I got paired up with Yogg. Luckily, I beat Cinderghost on the tiebreaker. Oh, whew. Still made it to top 7. Okay, it's okay. Everything's fine. I gained 146 negative rating points. It was great. So, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.